Hey y'all, it seems like a while since we've read each tiny spark, but we're going to read chapter 10 today. So remember that when we left off last time, Amelia was kind of like struggling to connect with her dad after he got back from deployment. But one thing that did help them like talk a little bit was her actually helping him fix up a car. And if you noticed, he is more willing to like talk to her and share more about his time in the war when he's just like talking while they're doing an activity and she's not directly asking him questions. So let's go ahead and pick up at chapter 10 and see how their relationship continues to grow. Chapter 10. I'm in such a good mood the next day at school that I decide to ask Clarissa if Gus can come to our party. I mean, she says out of breath, doesn't he live really far away? In Parkview or something? Yes, well, just at the edge, but yeah, I'm sure his dad could stick around to pick him up afterward. I don't know, Amy Rose, she said. I'm fixing to invite the whole pep band after my triumphant debut at the pep rally. They all said I did an amazing job. You sound great, I say. Only one fart sound out of the mellophone. You're funny, she says, not laughing. Anyway, it'll seem strange if he comes when I didn't officially send him an invite, you know? The bell rings. But I'll think on it, Clarissa says. That fair? Sure. All right, talk to you later. She starts to leave, then swings back around. Hold on a minute. How's your daddy doing? He's okay, I say. We worked on a car together yesterday. Clarissa flinches. Well, how nice for you. We both look around. I try to think of something else to say. And we talked, I tell her. A little, but it was nice. Clarissa's face sags. My daddy used to get real quiet whenever he'd come home from a deployment. I can tell the tears are about to pour out at any moment. You okay? I ask. I'm fine, she says. Sometimes you remember everything all at once, you know? Yeah, I say, but not really. I'm wondering if she asks about my dad to have a reason to share things about her own. That's not a bad thing. I just wish she'd be honest. She turns slowly and leaves for real this time. I know Clarissa would like Gus if she just gave him a chance. He doesn't have a family in the military, but he's caring and funny and a great listener. I think Clarissa could use somebody like that in her life. After school, Gus and I walked towards Parkview to Don Carlos's grocery Latino. Gus is carrying a huge travel bag along with his regular backpack. What's in the bag, I ask. Wardrobe and props, he says with a mischievous look. Oh, Clarissa might invite you to her party, I say. That's nice, I guess, but like I said, we'll probably go at the movies. What if you convince Barry to go? And Lacey would totally love it if Chin shows up. I don't want to get their hopes up. Besides, Chin has a super strict curfew, and Barry and I plan to do some storyboarding, and afterwards, I was going to help him with his project. Oh, he needs help? Just with some animating of some for the slides of his presentation, Gus says. He's a great writer, and he has all this cool knowledge about trees and insects, especially from around here. For his project, he's doing a scavenger hunt of Maryville Woods, where people have to find native trees like beech trees, southern sugar maple trees, and my personal favorite, the loblolly pine. Why is that your favorite? I like the name loblolly. Kind of tickles my tongue when I say it. And, Gus continues, Barry has pictures of strange bugs to look for, like the sphinx moth, the American copper, and the pill bug, which Barry calls the roly-poly because it curls up into a little ball when you touch it. Wow. Yeah, Barry's really smart, but all teachers ever focus on is that he doesn't test well. Maybe that's something Mrs. Jenkins could help Barry with, too. I wonder if she already knows. Anyway, tell me how it goes. Can't your dad drop you off? Look, I don't think Clarissa wants to say Amelia. She doesn't exactly hide her dislike. I think it's just a misunderstanding. If you two got to know each other better, maybe you could become friends. I don't want to ask my dad for that. He likes to get home right after work to be with Daniela. I wish I had a sister or brother that my parents could worry about instead of me, I say. Being an only child, I have my mom and abuela and even my dad in my business. Must be nice, he says, having all that attention. What Gus just said is true, but it stings a little. Gus kicks a rock along the sidewalk like a soccer ball. It rolls awkwardly off the pavement and into the gutter. He goes to look for it, but he stops himself before he reaches the drain. Hey, remember it? Pennywise is one of the best horror creatures ever. I couldn't finish it, I tell him. Who could blame me? It is a story about a horrible child-eating clown. Pennywise fed on fears. When kids stopped being afraid, he couldn't harm them anymore. Still, terrifying. I never want to see that movie ever again. I'll think about it, Gus says, moving back to the sidewalk. About Clarissa's party, okay? Awesome. Thanks, Senor Gus. De nada, he replies, only bowing slightly as he continues to walk. So stop and jot, why do you think Gus doesn't want to go to Clarissa's party? Go.